Hi guys, and welcome to this episode of Ask Cindy. So, oftentimes I enjoy giving advice, and I'm asked some really tough questions, and I'd like to start sharing those in this format instead, because I feel like a lot of people probably don't read every post that I've ever written. So, I'm thinking of making these videos instead. So, question that I was asked is, why am I so hard to love? So, have you ever been that person that have thought that you're hard to love? And here's my answer. It's my universal response to every human being that feels this way. A sort of Ask Cindy answer, if you will. You are not hard to love at all. Your view is just distorted because you think this comes from outside of you, rather than realizing it's a reflection of who you are to yourself. When you realize that all you have to do is be your unapologetic self expression, love her or him madly, and choose your soul first, you will receive exactly this in return. You see, love is a mirror through which you are fully known through your state of being. Once you realize this, you will see how easy and effortless love and relationships are, because they have very little to do with the other person who only mirrors you in the same way that the moon reflects the sunlight back to it. I'm a self love expert who has never struggled in this department because of how I was raised. I'm speaking from real life experiences when I say your 3D experiences are merely a feedback loop and nothing more. What you're looking for begins with you as its source. Then and only then will you have dominion over the world that you are. We promise, as this is true of everyone, that there are no exceptions to this rule, because you are love. You have merely to realize what you already are to have mastery over the world that reflects your state of being back to you. It's very simple, folks. How you think, how you feel, the way you treat yourself, how kind you are to yourself and the illusion of others. All of this is recorded by your subconscious, and your subconscious just takes it and feeds it right back to you. It's called the law of cause and effect or karma. Every time that we are unkind, and believe me, I'm not above this. When if I am ever unkind or upset, I get it right back. I never forget it, which is why I tend to be kind and I try to be different to most, and the type of being that I am is usually received well because I treat others as I would treat myself, which is a very important part of the equation. I don't attack. I'm not condescending. I'm not critical. That's not who I want to be to others, because I wouldn't do that to myself. Hence why people tend to feel that warmth, that magnetic attraction. Okay, that's going to happen to anybody. But at the end of the day, what's more important is being yourself, is being the sort of person that really, truly embraces who they are, doesn't flip flop according to fit into somebody else's agenda or to keep someone or anything, and is loved anyway. It is you who has to love and accept yourself in order for the reflection to match. Just like I said, just like the moon reflects the sunlight, how you are to yourself and the relationship you have with your soul is going to determine how you are treated. This is also the reason why I invite you all to work on any traumas, anything that you have unresolved, because you will be attracted. This is natural law and balance to those people that will bring into your awareness the things that are unresolved in you. It is a constant mirror. And if you don't work on these things because you want to spiritually bypass them, then unfortunately, you're going to learn the hard way. But if you take a proactive stance to go towards the pain and accept those things that you would normally reject, your ego has no ammunition and you're able to love freer. When you're not pretending to be something you're not in order to fit into somebody else's idea of what you think they want, you're more than likely going to be accepted and loved for who you are. Everyone is unique, everyone is special, and everyone deserves that. but they don't get it unless they start being loving and accepting to themselves and are willing to do the work. Relationships can be hard. Relationships are mirrors into our soul. But if you do the work, you have a much greater capacity to love and be loved. But no one is inherently hard to love. They just need to get past the idea that they are. And they need to do the work that gets them over this hump. This is something I can help you guys with. I am an absolute expert in this area. It's never something that I've struggled with. It's never something I will struggle with. It's because I really do love and accept everything about me, and not all of it was good. And I've forgiven myself and I've done the work. And everyone that does reaps the same reward. Hope that answers that question. Thanks for listening.